You may also know us as Jenna. That was a nickname we got in college. But I'd really like to start by thanking, I'd like to start really by thanking the Andersons for having us here tonight for such a beautiful celebration. It's really something. Thank you. So, Darby and I met in college about 10 years ago at Salisbury University. And like Katie, I also had a really difficult time writing this speech. I knew that I wanted to share one of our stories and one of our memories, but to be honest, I mean, we've had a million experiences, a million memories, and I'd be up here all night if I were to share them all. But I did think of one story that I think most of you will be surprised to hear. Darby and I actually hiked 16 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Yes. So, Darby, and if you know anything about us, I mean, we're not that outdoorsy. So, and in fact, we also did this somewhat unwillingly and unknowingly. Darby took an outdoors class during her last semester at Salisbury. This was, somewhat of an easy A. And her final exam was to, we thought, camp on the Appalachian Trail, when in fact it was to hike the Appalachian Trail. So we were preparing the night before. We packed a small bag with all of the essentials, marshmallows and graham crackers, 4 s'mores, wine, our hair straighteners. And so we go to school the next morning. We get in a van. They bring us up to the trail. We get out, and at that point they tell us, you're actually going to be hiking about 16 miles over the next 2 days. And we turn to each other, completely shocked, and we're like, how do we get in this situation? They then give us this huge book bag with a sleeping bag attached. Somebody has to carry the tent and the pots and pans. And suddenly we have this 40-pound bag on our back, and we're hiking. I don't know if you've ever hiked the Appalachian Trail, but it's not flat. I mean, it's up and down. And it was quite the experience. We actually didn't think we'd make it out alive during portions of it, but we did. And now, I mean, looking back on it, I couldn't imagine being there with anyone else. Everyone who knows Darby knows that she's the life of the party. She's so fun to be around. She's also extremely hardworking, and she's really one of the most caring and thoughtful and giving people I've ever met. She would drop anything for anyone in this room, and to be by her side. And for me personally, I don't have a sister, and so Darby's really more than my best friend. She's really the sister I never had, and I'm so happy for her. She's met the man of her dreams, and she's married, and they've been dating now for like 5 years, and so I've spent a lot of time around them. And even if you spend an hour, you'll see just how much they care about each other, and how much they compliment each other, and just how happy and in love they are. And I actually have a quote that reminds me of them. It goes, you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. And I know that they've found that in each other. And so to conclude, if you could raise your glass, on behalf of myself and everyone here, Darby and Maid, we're so happy for you.